Size. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her. Turned to that city, I broke out the notch. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause they hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put this in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And made it sit there in the road, right, wow. I stepped up, the tires, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was fast. Keep the hood was on the shelf.
Hail to the commanders, hail victory.
Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, cardiac eyes, cardiac coke.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. What used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They all running here with Jaden Blue. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got down. Coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. There he goes on the right side. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Near that right upright, but it sneaks in. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. Into the red zone. And he does. Touchdown. set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7.
Brock, can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Return starts from the goal line. Takes it just shy of that end zone. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Prescott now off the play fake. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Give on second here to Blue. Shoots away from one. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, here's Dak. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Good business decision there as he covers up at the end of it. Give him around 7 and give this offense now third down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession.
At their own 11-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Daniels keeps it himself. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, that fits under the umbrella of some coaches just don't want to mess around. That's about as conservative as it gets. Instead of taking some shots, which you could do in second and short, they decide to just move those chains.
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Go! 18 cards, 70 ranges, 70.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Third and just 2 to go.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
That one's nabbed And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They go inside give to Kronsky-Merritt. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Complete out to the right. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
18, 5 in. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Getting out to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
This is out across the 20.
The Cowboys take over first down at their own 24-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dak. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. On screen here to Blue. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. This great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First down. A gain of 29 yards.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Prescott to sneak it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. He goes to the hurry up here. Dak off the play fake. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. Cowboys take a second quarter lead.
The kicker on for the point after.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. And they're whistling for a stop here. That's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Return. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground team, Kronsky Merritt. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go. Warriors, 79 Broncos.
Third and long for him here. Cox, this is Lane. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Kronsky Merritt. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
Ready?
Second and 6.
18, run. Let's go.
To throw, Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacoby Kronsky Merritt. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Look at that power, deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I'm not sure if he expected him to go up and get that or not, Kate, or if that was the only spot he felt like he could deliver it safely. This guy's got the goods to bring those types of throws in, but not this time.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Down before the return gets far.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. To throw, Prescott. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
A third down run with Blue. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Keely Ringo making the play.
Yeah, that defense was flying into the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
He takes it at the 44. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field.
Takes over 1st and 10 at the Cowboys' 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Deputy! Cowboy 80! Go!
Daniels back to throw. That finds Kmet downfield. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Press all 80! 70, Timberwolf!
Now Daniels off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Commanders tie things up at 14.
Jordan Slide to kick off for the Commanders.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And when the veteran QB said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times can't get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. And my hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Prescott to throw once more. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Come on, come on. Hey, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels now on first down. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Trying to find his tight end, and that'll bring up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released, and that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
He'll throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And they are all the way into that red zone. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is from 35 out on the left hash. It's no good, an easy kick, but he hangs it right. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fields this one at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stack.
Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. And they will finally catch up to him in just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Quickly on the line, Daniels. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
Handoff right side for Krosky Merritt. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. He's out in the clear. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Ready, set.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
And give it to Krosky Merritt. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, and not only simply touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Up the middle, Blue. He's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. And he picked up close to 4. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Has a hole left, room to run. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Tag! Gravity line. Ready.
Play action now. Daniels. Buying some time left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Let's go now.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. It's his running back. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Run now with Krosky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready? Panther 6, go!
Here he goes, third and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Corey Black has got it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing with coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Nearly an interception on that play. So that brings up second down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
Second down, here's Prescott again. Connects on the crosser. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
16 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 43.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Escapes the pocket. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Commanders get it back on the final play of the quarter. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner.
Got it. Ready?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready? Ready?
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Come on.
Here's Daniels. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it third down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Oh, they didn't see what that draw had coming until it's too late, Kate. And when they saw the opening he's about to hit, well, I can't repeat what they were saying down there, but I can promise you none of it was any good.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I'm not right.
He's going to keep this one, and he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders take a fourth quarter lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right through the middle.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
For
Line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, will really make tight ends a locker room favorite. The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Dak now from the gun. And this one is launched downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to the best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Here we go, boys.
Desperation time here. He's got to his running back. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Yeah,
Lou gets the handoff. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Prescott here from the gun. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offensive line fast.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. This could be the snap that decides this game. It's 4th and goal. Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. That hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field. And
he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that 1st down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. Well, the defense wasn't having it.
Joey Slye to kick off for the Commanders.
After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. He'll get it at the 9. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Checking this one down. It's Blue. He dodged the tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. An excellent game. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Brought in right side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They send a man in motion. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. His running back hauls it in deep right. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
On the give, it's Blue. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Trailing by one score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Krosky on first down. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for a Washington first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second down give to Krosky. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Got it. Ready?
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Running over center with McLaughlin. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the floor.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to push that envelope and get aggressive.
Okay,
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Set up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check go.
Krosky. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he most likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And they cashed in when it really mattered.
Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Setting up to pass. it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from 37. Here he goes, one final shot. Flush out now to his left. Need this to force overtime. Deflected! Oh, they couldn't bring it off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.
I had a dream.